Lovely. And he's doing a call, so you're going to hear that throughout. And just to make it even more personal and interactive, you're going to hear what we hear every day. Back to the question. What I love about this and being a part of Day's 45th anniversary is that, you know, it's been here for 45 years. It's a piece of history. It's a piece of family history, not just the families on the show, but people out there who are watching. I was here 20 years ago, left 17 years ago, so it's amazing to be back, and I'm really proud of Days. You know, we're going to keep going.
Right.
We're going to keep going.
What's different from then and now? Is there anything in particular that strikes you as different?
I was a lot younger, first of all, and I was a brunette. You know, it's the system is faster. We just, you know, because of economic reasons, we've had to really, really tighten our budget, and so we go at the speed of light almost. But, you know, it hasn't in any way hampered the quality, so I'm really kind of impressed by that.
Perfect. Just to let you know, a lot of the responses we're getting is how hot you are and how beautiful you are. And then there are going to be some, I think, that pop up that you may or may not be able to answer. Like somebody just hit, is Carly pregnant?
I don't know. I don't know nothing about no baby. Just saying.
Okay.
She's got little tummy issues.
I think they're getting excited about what's next. What do you have in common, Crystal, with your character, Dr. Carly Manning?
You know, I love that question because if you think about having something too much in common with a soap character, I'd have to check myself into a psych ward probably. The thing that I will say is that she's fiercely loyal to the people that she loves, and I mean fiercely. It's like I will knock somebody down if they hurt anybody that's dear to me. So that, I mean, that's a really good quality to have, I think, in a character. Besides that, you know, I don't know, we're size D cup. I don't know. Don't know what to say. Yeah.
How about something that is polar opposite? Something besides, you know, like you were just mentioning about soap opera characters in general.
Right.
What's something that you would say is really opposite from you and your character?
I don't get involved with like messy lies and, you know, stuff like, I mean, everyone's lying to everybody. So it's like, you know, that would drive me insane. I'd be like, I wouldn't be able to keep up. It's like, what did I tell that person? What did I tell that person? I can't keep up. I would never, and especially since I like martinis, I would be spilling everything. It's like, no good.
Okay, so we are getting some sympathy questions. Somebody said, is Carly going to have any friends besides Bo?
Well, you know what's so funny? It's because I make fun of it because there was, for whatever reason, I said, nobody likes, last time they loved her. This time she's like, you know, getting a lot of finger waving. And maybe, I don't know, some of it's earned, but yeah, she does get a friend. You know, Maggie ends up being somebody that she leans on, and Jennifer comes back. People soften a little bit, but there's still some people trying to take her down.
And somebody else offered to make you your martini.
Thank you very much. I like it shaken, not stirred, with a twist. I'm trying to lay off the olives, you know, the salts.
And one fan asked, do you think you'll have any scenes with James Scott?
I would love, James and I have talked about this, we've been campaigning. I think that once certain things, you know, come to light, that there's a definite possibility that James and I will have a scene together.
Perfect. If you could write your own storyline for the show and for your character, what would you write in for the future of Carly?
You know, I'm sort of that classic soap girl.
I'm back.
Stuart, hang on a second.
So the second item in the Brady Pub.
Second item in the Brady Pub
is item 23 with Shelley and Peggy and all the atmosphere players in the pub, Lydia, Kristen, Sean, and David.
I don't know who Sean is.
It's a one scene standby for Josh Taylor dealing during a 2 scene standby for Mary Beth Evans.
Probably an extra, probably a pub
Yeah.
extra. Okay. Good for Dave. What was the question?
The question was, I know, we got all distracted there. That's okay. If you could write your own storyline for Carly, what would be in her future?
I'm a classic soap person, so I would really love, I mean, look, I would love if we could explore the abuse that Carly went through. The past 20 years, she was basically isolated with her husband who was abusive to her, trying to keep her daughter safe. And But, you know, I would love it if it turned into like a split personality. I would love to play two very distinct personalities. It'd be great.
Okay. Now, the time that you were actually off the show, is that in real time with the soap opera? So how, in the show, how far, like how long have you been gone?
It's the exact time. It's been about 17 years, something like that.
Okay, because one of the fans asked too, so in that time away, that was the time that you were married to Lawrence and isolated.
Right. She married Lawrence. It did allow her, you know, the happiness only lasted like a month, and then he got sick. Of course, even off camera, there's drama, right?
Right.
So yeah, he gets sick, and it sort of messed with his mind, and he sort of came out of that illness not the same person. He was very violent. I guess they were intimate, and she had this affair one nighter, and ended up pregnant, and Molly and Mark are over. Do you guys need to come through?
What?
Come on through.
Come say hi. You're all going to be next.
It's my illegitimate child. Oh, look. Mommy! And he's probably my child, too. He's not really important.
That would be a storyline down.
That's right.
That's it.
Hi.
Hi, kid. Oh, yeah, that's great.
How am I doing?
Actually, pretty jealous.
Oh, good.
Beautiful. Oh, that's nice. Look good.
So what a treat this is to have you guys pop in. This is very cool. So we're going to enlist you to be our next chats also.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yes.
And maybe you can say, why don't you ask, let me ask you, Molly, what's it like being, you know, playing against Crystal and having discovered your mom? How fun is this for you?
I love it. I love every scene that I have with her is I just, afterwards I have to hug her because I'm just so thankful that I get to work with someone who's so talented.
Oh, that's very sweet.
In every scene they have, I get jealous.
Molly's a really, especially for such a young actress, is really, really skilled. And I think just even in the past year, I've seen her like pull it all in. You've gotten like this, and her depth has always been there, but it's just, her skills have just been grown. It's been amazing to watch her and be a part of, you know, get to work with her. And she's so pretty.
Thank you so much. I'll get from you.
Nice. So one fan just asked, will Carly and Melanie make up soon? We love you, Crystal and Molly.
Oh, we love
You know, you gotta make up and break up and make up some more, right?
Exactly.
So, and plus, you know, really, I mean, I have a terrific relationship with my mother, but we had our, you know, it took years of
Sure, me
back
too.
and forth,
My
right?
mom and I are great now, but we had to fight a lot.
Right.
So, you know, normal stuff.
Cool.
What? We were not in
My mom's always loved me.
our mom.
Son, mother,
Yeah.
too, I think.
That is a passionate mom.
This is very cool. Okay, so we go with my questions.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you guys for stopping. Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming to the show.
Oh, you're welcome. Okay, so Crystal, what is your favorite storyline besides Rome? So something you're not involved in. What's your favorite storyline?
Wow, you know what? It's hard to choose one, but I think, you know, it isn't necessarily a storyline, but there's something about, and I would love to work with John Aniston again because it's just a delicious character, the character of Victor, because he's always snarky.
Right.
I mean, he gets to say things that no one else gets to say, and, you know, and walk around in a nice suit and a scotch in his hands. I mean, it's a good gig. So I think that anything that he's in, I'd like to watch.
Right. Okay, great.